Hey guys, I'm back again with another video from Balancing Abstract. Today I want to show you guys some more mystery rocks. Well, not some more, this is the first one I'm about to show you. But if you saw my video I posted up yesterday, Cypress Hills has a lot of mysterious things going on in it. And this is just another one. These rocks are absolutely magnificent. And they really do stick out in this prairie landscape. The story starts out long ago. Native Americans who lived in the area would not set up camp anywhere near these rocks. Teepee rings can be found all over Cypress Hills, but none of them by these rocks. And another thing to add on these teepee rings is that medicine wheels can also be found in this region. In fact, this region is a medicine wheel hotspot of Western Canada. There's over 2,000 of them, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but they are absolutely everywhere. Some people believe that these rocks are a magical vortex, like others around the world, like Stonehenge. Academics and visitors have debated the origins of these rocks for years. Now, these are sandstone, and academics have said, well, not said, archaeologists say there's nothing to see here. These are a natural formation, and they're not worth the time for any further investigation. Which is a little bit suspicious, because I think there's a lot going on here. You know, the archaeologists and geologists even claim these holes punched in the rocks, or carved out holes in the rocks, are from a little tiny piece of gravel in here, spinning around in the rain, in the wind, spinning around, carving these things out for thousands of years. Well, I don't know, guys. It's pretty wishy-washy. And like I said, these are on private land, so if you want to go and check these things out, you do need to contact the landowner. I'll let you guys figure that out if that's something you're interested in doing, but I do plan on taking a trip out to this region and video documenting everything that I catch along the way. Just take a look at these things. Looks like a giant wall fell over. This article goes on to say here, I went out and met my neighbor, whose family had lived here since 1899. He knew where the mystery rocks were located, but he did not feel right sending me to them. He told me of a shortcut to get to another area I remembered via public roads. I drove for about 20 minutes when I had the feeling come over me. I stopped my truck and scanned the hills, and there they were. Now, I don't know if you've ever been in an area that's considered a vortex of energy, but it is a powerful energy. It's a powerful energy that will pull you right to it. It'll wash over you in an either very good way or a very sickening way that almost makes your heart shake. It's almost hard to describe. But these sites are real to anybody that stood on top of them. And to deny that power in these sites, it's almost foolish. Does this not look like a wall that is toppled over? Incredible. So, just northeast of Cypress Hills is Medicine Hat. Almost the same region. It's very similar kind of landscape. And it happens to have one of the biggest medicine wheels in Western Canada. Now, what these medicine wheels were used for, I believe, in my opinion, was after a magnetic reversal or a crustal slip. Anybody that would have survived even especially after a crustal slip, when they came out of hiding, the seasons would have been different. They would have been at different latitudes, different places in the earth. The days would be shorter or longer. It would be completely different than where they were before, even though they physically did not move. We're talking about the crust of the earth moving around the magnetic poles. So what do you have to do if you want to survive in that scenario, if you were an ancient person? Well, you got to plant food, you got to grow, and you got to know when to put them in and take them out. That is a very important skill to have. Now, how do you do that if you have just survived a crustal displacement and a magnetic reversal? Well, you got to make a calendar. And this is how they did it. This is an astronomical calendar. And this allowed them to track changes that were going on in the skies and with the earth. And as these people emerged after, this would have been the first thing that they started doing, was tracking the alignments of the planets and the suns and the equinoxes in order to successfully plant the food that they had needed to survive. I think this could be a very important skill that we should all be able to have making these wheels. It could be very valuable. This could be the most valuable thing that we could know to carry on into the future if there ever was a magnetic reversal. Well, that's all I got for you guys today. Have a good night. Bye bye.